Hey, Brian. And Brian. Both Brians. How we doing, guys? What's happening tonight? Yeah, it keeps cutting out, I do stuff Chanel because, I was sharing the, broadcast out. So, yeah, yeah. So how you doing tonight? Don't forget to double tap the screen. Give me that thumbs up, everything. You know how it goes. You all doing good? How's the weather up there where you are, Brian Boyer? Dominic, welcome. Hello. Yeah, the point of this quick live stream is those that know me know that Facebook Marketplace is it's dangerous for me. It really is. I end up getting incredible deals. Uh, and this evening I just scored another deal that should up my YouTube game immensely. Immensely. Um, and this is a first reaction because even though I've seen inside this tote, when I bought it from Eugina. By the way, special shout out to Eugina for giving me this wonderful opportunity to actually get some pretty decent studio gear, as you've seen from the title. So, yeah, I've seen inside it, but I honestly don't know what all's in there. So, I know there's a microphone in there. Hi, Mookie. You hacking, buddy? Uh, there's a microphone in there. There's lights. There's cameras. There's green screens, backdrops, everything. So, I don't know. Are you guys ready? I think I'm about ready to crack this tote open and see what's in there. Put put one in the chat if you're ready for me to flip the camera and we'll open the tote together. If you want me to just keep yammering, put a two. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Okay, Brian says get it done. Dominic spamming the chat. Thank you so much. Alright, well, oh, Brian put one in. There we go. Alright, so, without further ado, this is the tote. Okay. Now, there's the AC cooler system I'm doing, and of course, the supervisor has to come out and get in the spotlight, even if he's camera shy. Little hint there as to what's in the tote, because can't close it all the way. Let's see if I can move the light. Yeah, move your fat butt, Athena. Can y'all see that? What's sticking out? The flexible arm. Alright, I've teased you guys enough. Dun, da, da, da. And of course I have space in front of me, so as I pull this out, we're gonna discover it together. So first we have two collapsible green screens, and of course boss inspector there. Let's see. Move, Athena. Move. Okay, I can't get. Okay, that's the best I'm going to be able to get the light. Here we have like a wood plank backdrop. Athena, no. Uh, let's see, what's next? Okay. A nice tripod. Ugh. Well, hello, Miss Athena. Don't let me get in your way. Okay, so we got a good camera tripod. It's a Manfrotto. Okay, I'm not real sure, but let's keep going. These are like gels and filters for the lights. So if I wanna, like soften the light, so there's a few of them in there. Okay, doing this one-handed probably wasn't smart, but let's see. Next we have an Hour Life action camera. Now, if you guys know what any of this stuff is, please put it in the chat. But, 2-inch, and this is brand new in the box, remote, everything. So very nice, very nice. Thank you. I know I'm saying and I'm trying to get past that. I'm so excited. Let's see. We got a Muse Meditation Made Easy headband. Okay. That might help for the mental health. I'm not really sure. I've never really seen one of these before, so I don't know how they work. I guess I got my work cut out for me, but okay, so brand new. Nice, nice. And then got a sticker. Put that back in and box. That's just gonna be too difficult. Alright, let's keep going. What do you say? Okay, now for the big item. So got a mount for on the desk, but dun, 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 dun. Nice microphone. That was the piece that was hanging out the tote. If you got your guess correct, congratulations. Let's see. Let's pull this out because this is on the wire. Okay, we have a bag there. There we go. Okay, so we have a phone tripod. That'll be good for out in the field. Still not able to get down to where I can pull the wire out, but we got a duffel bag. Okay, and it's got all kinds of cables and lights. Okay, we got a light. Woohoo! Yeah, stands, stuff like that. What's this? Ceremonic? Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but another selfie stick. Woohoo! Alright, we're not even through yet, guys. I mean, we still have all this. So, thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. I want to pause for a second though, but I want to ask for everybody in here to put their guess in the chat or in the comments on how much they think I paid. Julie, good to see you, hon. Hey, how you been? Hey, yeah, I'm just here unboxing a whole bunch of stuff I got from a Facebook Marketplace chase. Got microphone, brain sensing headband, action camera, couple tripods there, a duffel bag with some cables and lights and stuff, and we're not even through yet. So yeah, Julie, put in the chat how much you think I paid for this whole tote. I'll tell you guys after I finish unboxing everything, because I don't even know what's in here. This is all new to me. Let's see, we got a, oh, cool, little attache, I guess. Little notebook of some kind, or divider, binder, something like that. I don't know. Okay, so we have two 100s and a 50. I will tell you right now, you're all wrong. Okay, so this would be like a laptop stand, I'm assuming. Wonder if there's any money in the pockets. Wouldn't that be something? No, empty. So, keep the guesses coming, guys. I'm enjoying this. Alright, we have a pipe with a clamp. And pull some cords out. Let's see, more tubing. What is... It's not locked down, so that keeps expanding. Julie's the closest so far. Okay, another stand. Another stand and another pipe. Hey Glenn, how we doing? Good to see you. Let's see, another bag of some sort. I'm not really sure. It wasn't free, Brian. It wasn't free. Okay. What is this? This is a fashion ornament. Okay, don't know. We got a light. Let's see. Okay, a couple calculators. That's pretty heavy. Little statue. Oh, are they, Brian? I do stuff Chanel. Oh, I'm doing great. I just picked this tote up, and so I'm going through it. First time reaction. Same with you guys. We have a magnetic calendar. Ooh, let me work the camera. Let's see, a fabric green screen. Let's see, a ring light. Gloves, notes, clamps, more cables. What are these? These are, I want to say more cables. I'm not sure. I'll leave them out so I can check them. We got that, and what's this? Yep, a pen. Yeah. Let's open this. And I know my camera's shaky. I don't have my other tripod going, so I apologize, but okay, another clamp thingy and a lens cleaning cloth. So, alrighty, that looks like everything in the tote. And I mean, look at the size of the pile. That is pretty much insane. Alright, well, I guess I've kept you guys in suspenders enough, but the lady, Eugina, that I got this haul from, well, she's a real estate person and was thinking about doing a YouTube channel, but the real estate stuff took up too much of her time. And winner, chicken dinner. Julie's guitar got how much I paid for all of this. Now, I did do a search on the microphone, and that was 50 bucks by itself. So, what do you guys think? Would you call this a marketplace win and upping my game some? Maybe start doing reactions? I know I've been absent. Oops, sorry. I've been absent from YouTube lately. Haven't been visiting my communities and people that I actually enjoy supporting, but I've been dealing with some personal stuff and just trying to make it by day. And I'm not trying to ghost anybody. That's far from my intentions. It's just, we all have stuff that we have to deal with. So, there's that word again. But you can see I picked up some pretty nice stuff. That means I've got my work cut out for me, because I've really got to step my editing game up and, quite frankly, getting off my ass and actually doing something. Because ideas without actions are just dreams, or goals without actions are just dreams. Exactly, Glenn. And as the resident Rev.Secutioner, I hold myself to a certain standard within the community. And part of that standard is that if I don't feel I have a video that's actually worth watching, I'm not going to put it out. I'm not going to bullshit anybody. I'm not going to fake what I'm not. I don't think that's fair to you guys. It's not fair to me. And I try and be as authentic as possible. That being said, hopefully, starting in September, I'll give myself that amount of time to watch editing videos and try and figure stuff out and get, how do I want to say it? I don't want this haul to just sit in a tote and not be used. That's throwing money away and throwing opportunities away. And, I'm not big on that. I struggle for everything I have, so let's put it to use. That being said, coming in September, I'm hoping that by then I'll have learned what I need to. I'm set up, and I'm going to come back to creating content. And I don't know what form that's going to take yet. I do still want to do the motorcycle and the camper. Those are definitely on the priority list. Um, Speaking of the Buell Blast, I do have some exciting news for everybody in that as soon as Mother Nature starts cooperating, I am ready to start start filming again. I've gotten a lot of parts come in for it, and on Facebook, the Buell Blast Owners Group, there has been some comments saying, that they would like to see something more recent than 2 years old regarding, I guess it's almost a classic motorcycle, an antique. I do have some exciting news when I do release the video on the Buell Blast. I'll reveal it then, as well as, be putting on new parts, trying different things. Obviously, it's far from being road ready yet. There's still a couple big ticket items I still have to acquire by some means, namely the tires. When I go back and edit this live, I'll see if I can put links in the description so people can see what tires I'm wanting to go with on the bike. But I've already got a new battery, new carburetor, custom jet kit. Mike, good to see you. Good to see you. How you been, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. I'm going to try and get to your live stream here soon. I was just telling everybody that I've been dealing with some stuff that's held me back, but I'm getting ready to start making content again. I'm going to come back to YouTube, bigger, better, stronger than before. And you missed it earlier in that I went through and unboxed this tote, and I mean, there's so much here. It's absolutely unreal. There's a microphone, green screens, a backdrop, calendar, gels for the lights, a camera, all kinds of stuff. And got it all off Facebook Marketplace for $20. So, I need to up my editing game and stuff like that, and but I'm hoping to do like reaction videos, which part of that is I may or may not start a second channel, because I know if people watch me and like they look at my face and judge a book by its cover per se, I fit a certain stereotype, and honestly I don't really know. Oh, thank you, Brian. I do stuff Chanel. Yeah, Well, that microphone, like I said, I looked it up on Amazon, and that microphone was $50. So, yeah, so right there, $70 for just those two items. So I got really blessed. I don't push religion on my channel, but I will say that, my Lord has blessed me mightily. And now it's my duty to put these blessings to work for me, which I'm very thankful for. I really am. Um, yeah, again, I have to do my research. But I now have the tools, as you see, to where I can take and up my game to the next level. Um, Brian, I know I do stuff Chanel. You know about the idea for the second channel. I still haven't decided if I want to associate it with this channel or not. That's why I'm not giving out too much information. But there may be a second channel coming out. The reason I'm uncertain about revealing the association is simply the fact that it's not going to be safe for work. It's going to be very off color, very rude, very stereotypical, and, just. It's just going to be one of those things, plain and simple. But I will say, let me get the first few episodes or roasts filmed and edited and figure out where I land in my comfort zone, and then I'll decide to, how to proceed with it. It's still in the concept stage, so, you know. And that's what I'm leaning towards, Brian. I really am. Um, but yeah, that's what's going on around here. It's been hot, to the northerners here that ask what the weather's like. We tell them, you ever wonder what it feels like to be cremated? So, yeah. Uh, it's been hot. We're at the point where we get our afternoon showers. That worries me about the camper because that OSB will soak up whatever. So I'm probably going to have to replace some sections, but it is what it is. But it will be done properly, as you know, Brian. Yeah, so I already know some of the 1/4 inch OSB on that is starting to soak up moisture, so I'm gonna have to figure the cuts out for it. I've been working the Shift Smart app. That's how it's been keeping me afloat. What else is going on in the Rev.Secution compound? Oh, yeah. You guys have seen my videos on the 2001 Chevy Blazer. On the 4th, I'm taking it to... Yeah. Mike, the best way for a pole barn behind the camper or over the camper is Again, this is my secret. I tell people freely, but my secret is to search Facebook Marketplace, and there's always people giving away carport frames. And you go out and you spend an hour or two disassembling it, and the poles are pretty long, but when you put it back together, you put screws at every joint, and you'll have the most solid thing in the world. And if it was daylight, I could even take you out to my front yard, and I've got one of those 10 by 17 Harbor Freight carport things. And believe it or not, the frame is still good. And it's 20 years old. The tarp is obviously shot now, but that thing survived how many hurricanes? Just an option. Just an option. Like over at my dad's place, he's got a couple pole barns he needs to replace, and hold on, give me just a second. I'm in my screen right now. Join if you want. Search. Alright. Yeah, that one survived quite a bit. My dad's got at his place needs replaced, but I managed to score for him two carports that are like 30 by 40. Uh, yeah, you still need, they're just frames, but a tarp is, or again, marketplace, source you some cheap 5V metal, get you some self-tapping screws that have the rubber washers under them. Bam, 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 bam. 30 by 40 garage for, I'll go rich and say $200. And that's assuming you're buying the sheet metal new. It's all about repurposing and knowing how, certain people like different apps. I've gotten some good deals on like OfferUp. I used to use Craigslist quite a bit, but Craigslist is dead. Let's just face it, Craigslist is dead. I'm sure there are other platforms that offer a variety of things for sale, but honestly, Facebook Marketplace has been my gold mine nearly every time. If you watch some of my live streams I did recently, where I was helping remodel my mom, or not helping, I was remodeling my mom's trailer, building the substructure and everything like that. Other than the brand new 2x6x12 PT boards, I think I had less than $50 in the lumber, and I put a couple 2x4s from a pallet on the ground, and then uh, took the nails out of the plywood and the T111 and stacked it up under her trailer so it's out of sight, out of mind, but available when I need it. And it went from the 2x4s all the way up to the frame of the trailer. And that was just that section. In the house, there's like 5, 6 sheets of plywood plus 2 doors. And yeah, it's nice, definitely. Don't get me wrong, but the problem is it only leaves a really narrow walkway, and my family has a history of balance issues, so there's a bit of a trade-off there, But in the common area, I won't call it a kitchen, I won't call it a living room, it's just a common area. Um, that plywood is stacked right against the refrigerator, so every time you go to open the refrigerator, you bust your knuckles. Again, trade-off. But then the rest of the common area is 80% filled up with siding and free lumber. Because think about it, everything in the world has some form of shipment to it. When you have shipments, you need pallets. Pallets are made out of wood and they wear out. And for certain shipments, they use plywood on the pallets. So, Facebook Marketplace, you get them free all the time. And that's pretty much how I was able to acquire more than enough wood to remodel probably 2/3 of her trailer, starting with my brother's room, which is where my live streams were from. And in the live streams, you watched me literally build the substructure, because the outer band boards and stuff were basically non-existent. There were no spanners between the floor joists. There was nothing like that. The walls were not attached to the floors. The ceiling was falling down. But recycling and repurposing. Yo, Old Wolf! Yo! Dude, you have to catch the replay. Like, seriously. I'm challenging you to watch the replay, because at the beginning of the video, alright, Mike, well, you have a great night. And thank you for coming in. I'm gonna do what I can to jump into your lives sometime. Alright, brother? Have a blessed night. But Old Wolf, yo, check us out. Okay, you and Mrs. Wolf already know one of the most dangerous and addictive things for me to do is peruse Facebook Marketplace, right? Like you know that, right? Like that's the best thing in the world for me, right? Okay, get this. Yes, I'm actually smiling and showing I don't have teeth. That's how excited I am. Okay? Because on Facebook Marketplace, I just spent $20 and got a mystery tote of studio equipment. Studio equipment for the YouTube channel for $20. Yeah. Yeah. Got this is the microphone. I mean, I'm watching the camera, but microphone. There you go. Microphone. Brain sensing headband. Don't know what the hell that is, but just calendar, green screens, lights. There's a camera in there. I mean, seriously, go watch the replay or have Mrs. Wolf pull it up on her phone and watch from the beginning. But hey, Old Wolf, I noticed you didn't hit the thumbs up. You're slacking. But I mean, there's so much stuff in there. I don't know what it all is. There's stands, there's pipes, everything a studio needs. Has a backdrop. Very cool. So flip this around again and oh, come on. Look at the baby. I can't hold my phone any other way to show her, but without YouTube snagging me, but and the baby. And then we there's little man. I would appreciate it, Old Wolf. I mean, that is, if you're not scared to come back to the circus county. Yeah, there's the babies. They're so wonderful. They're the ones that keep me going, you know? If I didn't have them, I don't think I'd have a reason to wake up every day. It's hard to believe I've had Athena 9 years. And Nanook, I've had him since he was 6 weeks old. I'm literally the only family he's ever known. Camper is kind of stalled at the moment. There's been more demolition on the inside. I've basically got the bathroom wrecked out and starting to strip the wardrobe and stuff like that. I do have the 1/4 inch plywood. I do have the scale drawings of the sides of the campers and like everything laid out where the wood's gonna go. Basically a cut sheet kind of. I just need to transfer that to the actual wood, and it's going to take about 10 pieces per side. So, I'm looking to. I'll probably end up with as much as I'm going to need, end up buying like wood filler powder because you can buy it by the pound. And with the way I kind of want to do the camper, I'm just gonna skim it with the wood filler to smooth it. Yeah, you're not doing your duty, girl. But I'll skim it in wood filler And then I'll probably end up, I still want to paint it with automotive paint. I think that's a little more UV durable. So I'm not quite sure how the chemistry's all going to work out just yet. But hopefully, oh, that would be cool, Brian. Hopefully, like, what I'm hoping is basically to replicate the smoothness of the fiberglass finish, but obviously I'm going to have more weight with the wood. So, it'd be nice to have the look, you know what I mean? And two, I want to, with the self-tappers and stuff like those, I'll probably end up skimming over them and, filling them in as well, just for the flat finish. I do need to get, see if I can find a body file, hopefully one that's electric, because when you're talking the sides of that camper, you're talking some serious real estate. And need to also invest in some cheap black spray paint. And I'm not sure if I have the automotive primer yet or not, but that way, once I have the side filled and sanded smooth, I can put the primer on, then shoot like a very light dusting of the black spray paint, and then sand it again, which is blocking it out, and that'll, make it ultra smooth, and then just go from with the paint from there. Hopefully, like on the driver's side, where the window's gonna be filled in, I'm gonna have the official Moby Dick sticker logo put on there. Actually, you know what? We still have 12 minutes. I'm in a revealing mood. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna set the phone down. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, you still with me? I've been holding off on these for a while, and maybe this will just make it easier to edit, but these 3 unopened packages are from fellow YouTubers, so let's go ahead and open them and see what we have. Like I say, I'm in a revealing mood. I flip the camera around, you stare at the ceiling while I open an envelope, and once it's open, I'll reveal the contents. Sound good? Here we go. Boink, boink. First up, we have Rednecking Woodworks and Emily's Creations. They taped it up very well. And let's see. Alright. Okay. And that's that. Did I miss something? Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Flip it up. We have Emily's Creations, the What? Well, old wolf, if you would have seen in the big reveal, you would have seen that there are tripods in there, but I'm not familiar enough yet to set those up. So, but we got Emily's Creations, and we have Rednecking DIY Woodworks. We also have a postcard that says, "Here's a lifelong friendship from your friends in Texas." Okay, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to dox. I will edit that out, I promise. And then here is a gift as a friend. It is a gift to support. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jason Lee. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Next up, we've got Johnny's Corner. And I apologize, this is really late open these. But I haven't been inspired. I am so sorry. And I don't want to fake it for anybody. So, let's see what we got from Johnny's Corner. Joker's Magnet. Oh, I love it. When I get a sticker wall, that is definitely going on there. Let's see. Okay. Congratulations, Rev, on the sticker package giveaway. Hope you enjoy it. With love, Maddie, Johnny, and the girls. I love you guys too. That's so awesome. And then we have a Facfortia et Pate, the Angry Chicken. I love Renaissance medieval stuff, so that's cool. I'll hang on to that too. And then we have Johnny's Corner 50 subscriber give back. What a better card to make than 50 than our very first subscriber give back. That's right, this was our very first give back to our subs at the time when we just hit our first 50 subs. I can't thank you enough for the love and support throughout our journey. I find it important to give back to y'all, are the reason there is a channel. Well, that is really awesome. This really touched my heart, Johnny and Maddie. Thank you so much. I think that's my favorite thing so far. And then we have Cooking Time with Johnny. Definitely check out Johnny's cooking series. Great recipes, as always. And then we have, everything spilled. That's what we have. Okay, we got Magnetic North Magnet Fishing with Lee. Guys, check him out. He's a really awesome guy. We have another Johnny's Corner, showing his magnet there. That is awesome. And then, we got magnets. We got the Hawkins Family Adventures. Ooh, I love the glitter. That is neat. Okay, next up, another Johnny's Corner. Woo! Love it, Johnny. I love it. And then, lastly, we have Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living. Very, very true words. Alright, let's take Rednecking DIY and Emily's Creations. And then, I know what's in this last envelope, so if you're passionate about something, make sure your passion is rock solid. I actually asked this from Arlene some time ago, and uh, she did send it. I was just waiting for the right time to open it and share it. If you guys know Arlene from Rock Solid Passion, please check her out as well. And she's a wonderful carver. She's got a great voice. She knows how to talk. Wonderful lady. So definitely check her out as well. So without further ado, one more flip. One more flip. Alright, she wrapped it up in tissue paper. That's so nice of you, Arlene. Let's unroll. Very well wrapped. Arlene and Lane, you guys are totally awesome. You do wonderful on the challenges. Lane, you're hysterical. Cross-dressing. So I'm kind of nervous about what your challenge for me is going to be, but here we go. Dun, da, da, da. Old Wolf, I know you're still in here watching. What does this look like? Is that not the perfect size? Just need to figure out a way to carve out the top a little. Drill a little hole through there. That, from that angle, that almost looks like a snake's head. I see a pipe. You know, just a small one. Personal pipe. Carve out the bowl out here, and like I say, drill it through, and yeah. So, thank you, Arlene, Rock Solid Passion. Please check her out. She frequently live streams, and there will be a video when I eventually do get a Dremel and I do carve it out. But I see kind of a snake effect right there. Closed mouth, but it's a rock. See, Arlene lives at Old Wolf. If you think I live out in the boonies, hey Damon, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Hey, me. Oh, Arlene goes out on hikes and treks, and she picks up rocks and carves them and does everything else. So this is really cool. Oh, I am ecstatic, Damon. I really am. Again, I invite you to rewatch the live stream because, well, besides Missy here being a hog and pushing everything out of the way, I did another Facebook Marketplace chase, and this big tote here, I got all kinds of studio equipment, green screens, magnets, a microphone, stands, camera, day planner, just all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry you caught me at the very end of the live stream because it has been an hour now, and that's usually where I like to keep my live streams at. So I'm getting ready to say goodbye. But yeah, please do rewatch because, I mean, this has been absolutely exciting for me. Mm-hmm. And I've really, I can't remember the last time I've been like this excited. Oh, I love the cards. Batman, the Joker, and Cat, Batgirl. So, anyway, guys, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten before the live stream like I normally do, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Uh, hey, I appreciate that, Damon, and yeah, I hope everyone here has a blessed night. If you have the opportunity to bless somebody else, or just give them a positive compliment or something like that, um, yeah, I'll do that as soon as I'm done with the live stream, Brian. But I want to thank everyone for being here, and if you can't make somebody's day better, at least don't make it harder. I'll talk to y'all soon. I love each and every one of you. Peace.